I would like to share with you one of the most influential poems that I have encountered in my lifetime. The title is No Man is an Island. It was written by Donne in 1624. No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. If a cloud be washed away by the sea, Europe is the less, as well as if a promontory were, as well as if a manor of thy friends or of thine own were. Any man's death diminishes me, because I am involved in mankind, and therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. So first I'll point out the analogy of never send to know for whom the bell tolls. So this speaks to a custom of the time, which in some religions they still do this today, of ringing the church bell when they do a burial for one of their members. So what he's talking about here is whenever you hear that church bell ringing, marking the burial of a member of that community, it rings a little bit for each one of us. And I'll get into that why of that here in a minute. But because we are all interconnected, that's one of the main themes of this poem. Nobody is an island. We are all somehow connected to other people. Nobody's completely self-sufficient or completely detached from the rest of society, whether that be connected to a small family unit or a neighborhood, all the way up to, a city, state, or even a country, or even the entire world. We're all somehow connected to other people. And then that leads into the idea of a shared experience. So we all have shared experiences in life, and we all make decisions and take actions every day. And because we are connected to each other, and because nobody is completely detached from the rest of the world or the rest of their community or their family, the actions that we take, these decisions that we make, they have a ripple effect and they impact other people. And that can be on a small scale of, impacting just another member of your family, all the way up to a world scale of the decisions of one country impacting the well-being or the functioning of another country. And then another theme that runs through this poem is the idea of unity and empathy. Unity kind of plays in with the idea of interconnectedness and a shared experience. But empathy has kind of been lost in recent years, and empathy becomes very important when thinking about being interconnected to other people. So, some people are having great victories in life, and empathy would say, we want to celebrate with them, we want to rejoice with them, we want to be happy for them. But then there's the other side of that too. There are a lot of people that are struggling to put food on the table, struggling to find a job, struggling to afford healthcare, childcare, whatever it may be. But there are people in your family, in your community, your city, your state, our country, the world, who are struggling. Some struggles are greater than others, but they are all being impacted. And empathy means that we look at the world and we look at the struggles of our friends and neighbors and family, and we consider those struggles from their point of view. We consider how hard it must make their life, and we have empathy for them in that we understand that they're struggling. And then we need to act on that empathy. We need to come up with ways that we can help lessen their load or help them through the struggle or help carry that burden. And that is what unity and empathy means when you're part of a community, which we all are a part of community. Because if one of us is lost, something is lost from the world, because each person innately has some value that they can bring to the world.